Hello everyone, this is your Guts Up Man. So in the last class, I had made you understood about the Saral Vakya, Sanyukta Vakya and Mishra Vakya. Now let me ask you an honest question. If I'll give you a sentence, will you be able to identify within 1 second? No, right? ये मैं इसलिए बोल रही हूँ क्योंकि मेरे घर में इन माई होम इट बिकेम बिरबल की खिचड़ी जो पकी नहीं रही है। तो मैं नहीं चाहती हूँ, आई डोंट वॉन्ट दैट इन योर होम ऑल्सो इट शुड बिकम बिरबल की खिचड़ी, राइट। हमारे भोजपुरी में एगो कहावत बा, कॉन्सेप्ट तो पता बा लेकिन पहचान ना बा तो नंबर का होला, ओइजा नंबर का होला, नंबर फिसल जाला। मीन्स यू विल नॉट गेट द नंबर्स इफ यू डोंट नो हाउ टू फाइंड आउट द सेंटेंस without any clues, right? So in this video I'm going to explain real exam type examples and I will give you instant hints so that you can find out the instant clues from the sentence. So in this video there will be no long theory, no heavy rules, only instant shortcut so that you can find out and say which one sentence it is, whether it is Saral Vakya, whether it is Sanyukta Vakya or whether it is Mishra Vakya. So stay with me till the end of this video. We will start with the hinting words, how we can convert Saral Vakya into Sanyukta Vakya. Alright, let's not waste our time and we will jump straight into the examples and hinting words. So in the last class also I have shown you the hinting words for Sanyukta Vakya. Hinting words for Sanyukta Vakya. How will you identify that whether it is Sanyukta Vakya or if it is given Saral Vakya and you have to convert it into Sanyukta Vakya? What words will you put in that sentence so that it will be in Sanyukta Vakya? Hinting words are तथा, एवं, ये हमारे संयुक्त वाक्य है। संयुक्त वाक्य, द हिंटिंग वर्ड्स इज फॉर संयुक्त वाक्य। ओके, सो तथा, एवं, अथवा, या, किंतु, परंतु, तकिन, फिर, अतः और इसलिए। So this is the hinting word for the संयुक्त वाक्य. Whenever you see तथा, एवं, अथवा, या, किंतु, परंतु, लेकिन, फिर, अतः, इसलिए. So with this you can convert सरल वाक्य into संयुक्त वाक्य with all these words, or whenever you find out these words in the sentence you can easily tell that that is संयुक्त वाक्य. Okay, now here अतः is इसलिए we use when the result or when the topic is given stated. Something is stated, when something we are giving a clear definition. Okay, let's take the example and understand like that. So these are the two sentences. मैं होमवर्क करके सो जाऊंगा, मेहनत न करने के कारण वह रह गया. So this is सरल वाक्य and we have to convert it into संयुक्त वाक्य, right? And I have given you hinting words also, what we will use, और, तथा, इसलिए, एवं, अथवा, right? So here मैं होमवर्क करके सो जाऊंगा, easy सरल वाक्य. Now we have to convert it into संयुक्त वाक्य. So here we will use और. मैं होमवर्क करूंगा और सो जाऊंगा. मैं होमवर्क करूंगा और सो जाऊंगा. मैं होमवर्क करूंगा और सो जाऊंगा, राइट? सो दिस इज द सरल वाक्य and we have converted it into संयुक्त वाक्य. तो what we have used here और, right? पहले काम फिर आराम, right? हमारे भोजपुरी में भी ये कहावत है, पहले काम कीजिए फिर जाके आराम कीजिए. Now next one, मेहनत न करने के कारण वह रह गया. तो here we will use, as this is stated, clear definition. I told you, right? For statement, for stating anything we use व्हाट, अतः और इसलिए। तो मेहनत न करने के कारण अतः वह रह गया, वी कैन नॉट, इट डजंट साउंड गुड। सो उसने मेहनत नहीं की इसलिए वह रह गया, वी कैन यूज लाइक दैट। उसने मेहनत नहीं की इसलिए वह रह गया। So what we have used here to make it संयुक्त वाक्य, इसलिए. Okay. Now let's see some other examples also. So this is a third example. माँ खाना बनाकर आराम करने लगी, वह स्कूल जाकर खेला. So here also we have to convert it into संयुक्त वाक्य. So how we can make माँ खाना, two work are there, right? माँ खाना बनाई और आराम करने लगी. So like that we will break it into short sentence, simple sentences. Okay. So here we will write माँ ने खाना बनाया और आराम करने लगी. So what we have used here? Or. Obviously when mother will cook food, then only we'll be happy, right? So yes, माँ ने खाना बनाया और आराम means resting. She cooked the food and she is resting now. Next one is वह स्कूल जाकर खेला. Here also what we will use, here two main verb is that he went to school and then he played. Two verbs are there, right? So we'll break it and we'll use what? Or. So वह स्कूल गया. Two work are there, right? So we are separating that work. और खेला, right? So here also we have used or. So like this we are converting सरल वाक्य into संयुक्त वाक्य. Now next we are doing सरल वाक्य से मिश्र वाक्य. So what is the hint word for मिश्र वाक्य? When we are converting any sentence, any simple sentence or compound sentence into complex sentence, so what we will do, right? So what are the hint words for मिश्र वाक्य? I have told you earlier also. Still I will make you understand here. You can understand it very clearly. So what are those hint words? कि, जब and तब. Wherever जब is used, there we will use तब. जो, वह. You can keep this tricks somewhere. You can write it in your notebook. It will be very helpful for you till class 10. जिस, उस, जहाँ, वहाँ, क्योंकि, इसलिए, then जो, तो. So these all are hint words. कि, जब, तब, जो, वह, जिस, उस, जहाँ, वहाँ, क्योंकि, इसलिए, जो, तो. So whenever मिश्र वाक्य we are framing a sentence into मिश्र वाक्य, you will use these two words. Even we use जैसे, ही. So these all are hint words where we use to convert सरल वाक्य, simple sentence into complex sentence. Now let's see examples. So here you can see these are the two सरल वाक्य. ईमानदार व्यक्ति सम्मान पाता है, मेहनती छात्र परीक्षा में सफल होता है. So we will take those hints and we will use it here. So here also it is a stated thing. ईमानदार व्यक्ति सम्मान पाता है, we will say जो ईमानदार व्यक्ति होता है वह सम्मान पाता है. नेक्स्ट वन, मेहनती छात्र परीक्षा में सफल होता है. मेहनती छात्र परीक्षा में सफल होता है. So the student who is doing hard work, they only get success in the exam. So how will you write? जो मेहनती छात्र होता है वह परीक्षा में सफल होता है. कहल जाला ना जे मेहनती छात्र होला ओकर रिजल्ट अच्छा आला. So here what we have used जो and वह. Here also we have used जो and वह. Right? So how like this we will convert सरल वाक्य into मिश्र वाक्य. Let's see two more examples. Now let's see the example. मैं तुम्हें देखकर खुश हुआ. वह बारिश के कारण नहीं आया. So how will you make it into मिश्र वाक्य? तो here we can write जब मैंने तुम्हें देखा तब मैं खुश हुआ. When I saw you, I was happy. वह बारिश के कारण नहीं आया. Here what is that? It is a reason or it is a cause to say. He is saying a cause that why he was not able to reach due to rain. So here we can say one cause is there why he was not able to reach. वह बारिश के कारण नहीं आया. Due to rain he was not able to reach. So what we will write? क्योंकि बारिश हो रही थी इसलिए मैं नहीं आया. Okay, so here what you can see, here we have used जब and तब, and here we have used क्योंकि and इसलिए to make the सरल वाक्य into मिश्र वाक्य. So these all are the hint words which I have already told you. Using these hint words only you try to frame complex sentence. Now let's see the sentences where it will be a mishra vakya and we have to convert it into sanyukta vakya. I have already given you the hint words that how will you identify it as a mishra vakya and how what words you will put it to make it sanyukta vakya. So let's take some examples. So this is a two example. ज्यों ही परीक्षक ने प्रश्न पत्र बांटे त्यों ही परीक्षार्थी उत्तर लिखने लगे. So this is what which sentence it is मिश्र वाक्य. I have already told you in मिश्र वाक्य we use ज्यों and त्यों. Now this we have to convert it into संयुक्त वाक्य. First we will remove ज्यों and त्यों. Okay. So this also will go. We will remove because we never start a sentence with he, right? Now here you what we will do. As we have to write it संयुक्त वाक्य we will use or. Okay, and we will see if there is any repetition of words. So we will avoid repetition of. We will not do the repetition of words. But here परीक्षक and परीक्षार्थी. परीक्षक means examiner and परीक्षार्थी means what? Examinee, right? So how we will write? परीक्षक ने प्रश्न पत्र बांटे और परीक्षार्थी उत्तर लिखने लगे. Right? We can write परीक्षक ने प्रश्न पत्र बांटे और right and we will write the same thing परीक्षार्थी उत्तर लिखने लगे. Now next one यदि तुम मेहनत करोगे तो तुम सफल हो जाओगे. So we know that यदि and तो it is used for मिश्र वाक्य. So we will remove यदि and तो. So here what we will write? तुम मेहनत करोगे और सफल हो जाओगे. So now here you can see there is repetition of words, right? So avoid repetition of words. We can write तुम मेहनत करोगे और सफल हो जाओगे. So तुम मेहनत करोगे, तुम मेहनत करोगे और we will not write तुम, we will write सफल. Okay, and we will write this one हो जाओगे. So like this we are converting मिश्र वाक्य into संयुक्त वाक्य. Children, this is the third example. यदि आप दवाई लेना चाहते हैं तो लाइन में लग जाए. First we will remove, this is your मिश्र वाक्य. We will remove यदि and तो. Now how we will make आप दवाई लेना चाहते हैं और लाइन में लग जाए. Is it sounding correct? No. So what we will write? आप दवाई लेना चाहते हैं, want to take medicine, इसलिए we will use here इसलिए. Line, again we will use this one, line में लग जाए. Okay, so you understood. Now children, one more thing. In the next video I am going to explain why sometimes इसलिए is used in संयुक्त वाक्य as well as in मिश्र वाक्य. So stay tuned for the next video, and children, please like, share and subscribe so that I can make more videos with English explanations and clear your doubts. Till then everyone, bye, see you in the next video.